Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? Oh boy, I have so much I could yap about and some things I maybe should yap about, but I'm gonna be honest, I really kind of just wanted to jump straight into the game. So yeah, it's been kind of another fuck of a week. Ain't nobody surprised about that. They seem to be more and more common these days, unfortunately. I talked not yesterday, but the other day on stream about how, and on Discord yesterday. This is sort of like a bit more of a rambly version if y'all didn't see the post in the announcement channel over there. But basically, the gist of what's going on currently is that in addition to everything else that was going on, all the stuff with my dad's estate, my husband's job, switching over from a really, not great, very inconvenient schedule to something more normal and stable, which is happening after this upcoming week, thank God. I am, without getting into too many details right now, I'm basically starting the process of some, we'll call them quality of life, I guess, medical procedures, because they're not strictly medically necessary. And it's not, nothing is wrong with me where I'm actively dying or in imminent harm in any way. So please nobody be concerned. Because I know that's a thing. Somebody mentions oh, I need to get something done medically, and everyone's like, oh my God, you're dying. No. That is not the case. I mean, we're all dying technically, but anyway. So that's kind of what's going on. And Friday, as I quickly scramble to turn on closed captions that I for sure didn't forget. Friday, I basically had the first appointment for that, which I wasn't even literally I said during the PNG Tuber stream. When we were doing co-working, I was like, yeah, I need to go make a phone call after this. And turned out that phone call was basically oh, you want to set an appointment? We have one in 10 minutes. And I was like, oh, okay. This is swell. That's fine. So that was the thing. Which, that in itself already had me tremendously severely anxious because, if y'all don't know, I have severe anxiety when it comes to a lot of medical settings. But the reason this particularly sucked, again, as described in the post on Discord, the briefest way I can explain it is I had the unfortunate circumstance of dealing with a professional. I use air quotes on that because he was an asshole. He was one of those types of people who has a very rigid mindset, and if you try to go outside of that mindset for whatever reason, then you just kind of get brushed off, and your needs are looked down upon and considered invalid, more or less, which sucks. It really fucking sucks, especially because that's a thing in medical settings, especially for a man to treat a woman like that. Again, I'm not going into a ton of details right now about specifically things that are happening and what I'm trying to get done, so please, I would appreciate no speculation on that. But it's just one of those things where it's no matter where you go, it's especially common, and I attribute it in a comparison to okay, well, would you look down upon and invalidate the feelings and needs of someone who is getting a cosmetic procedure done? Or maybe something a bit more, that's a bit more one-to-one, I feel in this scenario would be if a woman with a healthy and functional reproductive system decides she never wants to have children, so then she goes in to get herself sterilized, but it is unfortunately a common thing where she's told basically no. you can't do that because I don't think you should. And what if you want to have kids someday? What if you change your mind? What if you meet a man who wants to have kids? And it's like, that's such a bullshit mindset. And that's, again, that's not specifically what I'm doing, but that's kind of the best, like, one-to-one comparison I can make for basically how my day went Friday. And it really fucking sucks to want to try to get something done that I have been wanting to do literally for many, many, many years, but to basically be told, like, basically to be looked down upon and have basically be told, like, no, you're basically wrong for wanting to do this, more or less. Now, at the end of the day, I was able to, like, I was able to push back a bit, and fortunately my amazing and wonderful stepmother-in-law was there, partially to, like, be my, like, comfort person, because, like I said, medical settings give me a lot of anxiety, but she also helped advocate for me. And eventually we were like, no, this is what we want to get done. And we would like some help with that. So at the end of the day, I did get what I needed at the end out of the appointment from this particular person. But it is very demoralizing, dehumanizing. And this is something that's definitely going to be kind of a long process that's going to take more than likely the better part of a year for this thing I want to do. Again, I'm not going to get into a whole lot of details on it right now. I'm sorry, I'll talk about it more once things are more like set in stone, because we kind of like got the ball rolling a little bit, but it needs a little bit more momentum before I feel comfortable talking about it. But yeah. So basically that's I'm low on patience and faith in humanity in the medical system, and like I said, this is going to be a long process. Fortunately, I'm not going to be dealing with just this individual person, but it's like, okay, so for future appointments and for future people that I have to deal with, like, is it just going to be more of the same? And, like, I'm really kind of dreading going through the rest of this process if it's going to be a lot of, like, talking down to me and basically, like, invalidated and treated like a child. Like, anyway. So that's just what's going on for right now. Hence why streams have been, for this particular weekend, I know it's been unfortunately kind of a common thing in the past weeks, but for this particular weekend, this is why streams have been a little up in the air as of late. So once again, as always, I appreciate y'all's patience very, very much. That's the South Carolina healthcare system too. I've tried 5 different doctors because of that crap. It's so dumb, and, like, especially because, like, it's frustrating enough because, like, everything is being paid for out of pocket. Because I don't have health insurance, like, of any kind. And so it's just, it really bogs you down a lot, because, like, I'm already paying, like, a stupid amount of money to do all this in the first place, and you're gonna make it more difficult? Like, because that's the thing. Like I said, this was something I've been really wanting to do for a lot of years. And we're just now, with my dad passing and getting, you know, all the money that he left to me, like, a chunk of that money is basically going towards these procedures, basically. So we are in a fortunate enough position to now financially be able to accomplish that. But it's still like, oh, it's frustrating. It's very frustrating, and I hate people, and I'm just sick of the healthcare system in America in general. Nothing new there. But yeah, I had one doctor, she told me that everyone has aches and pains, and I'm like, yeah, this is the mindset of conservative doctors: heal the sick, feed the hungry, go forth, be fruitful, and multiply. No, God, slow down. There was something that this particular medical professional said. Like, I don't feel comfortable going into detail about it right now, but it's something he said was extremely off-putting to the point where I really just kind of wanted to just get up and leave. And the only reason I didn't is because I still would have had to pay full price for the appointment and I wouldn't have gotten what I needed out of it. So it would have been a complete waste of time and money. But it was, you know, since I do live in Alabama, so it's not too surprising. But just the best way I can describe it without getting into too many details right now, this guy threw religion into it, which I feel like as a patient, if that's something that helps you get through a difficult time, all the more power to you. But other than that, I feel like religion has no place whatsoever in a medical setting, especially as a professional talking to a patient, and especially using that as like an argument for the patient to not do the thing that they voluntarily want to do to their own body. Oh, I'm already getting like about it. Anyway, we're gonna hopefully have a fun day today. Moving along with that. Like I said, I will get more into detail at a later time that is not right now. But for today, we are going to be checking out the early access release of Paralives, which if y'all don't know what that is the latest life simulator game that has come to fruition. It is released in early access, and we'll talk a bit about that as we get into it here in just a second. Music, shh. Okay. Literally, this is the first time I have loaded up this game at all. I bought it and just installed it and just left it there. So, okay. Hopefully this is fine. Switching to game capture. Okay. Reloading. This is also post first patch. They have already put out a patch, because like I said, this is the early access release. But this is something that I have been particularly looking forward to for quite a while. Alright, how about that be? Okay. Ooh. That sounds loud as balls. Let's bring that down a lot. That's still kind of loud. Sound effects. Bring that down. Bring like everything down a bit, maybe. Okay, how's that? Better, maybe? Hopefully? Alright. Oh, it's finally happening. After 84 years, we are finally experiencing Paralives. Now, if y'all are not aware, I have been looking forward to this game specifically for a very, very long time. As a huge fan of the Sims series and life simulators in general, literally a lifelong Sims fan. Before the first Sims game was even released, I've told this story before, when I was but a wee babby at the tender young age of 7 years old, I happened to be attending daycare with this other child whose father worked for Maxis at the time. And just a couple months leading up to the game's release, he brought an early version of the original Sims game for all of us to play on the daycare computer. So literally before The Sims even came out, I was a big fan of it. And it's no secret that in recent years, the Sims franchise as a whole has kind of taken a little bit of a downturn. We're not going to go into super detail about that today because I will not be able to finish my entire rant before the Earth completes one full rotation around the sun. But all that to say, I have been very excited for Paralives. This is early access, to get that first and foremost out of the way, so this is not the complete version of the game. And it is also by an indie development company. So while I'm going to do my best to avoid making one-to-one direct comparisons between Paralives and The Sims, because that wouldn't really be fair to the Paralives team to put them in direct comparison to something that's been around for a couple decades by a AAA company. It's probably going to happen just because the games are so similar, but I'm going to try to keep the comparisons as minimal as possible and just try to explore this game as it is on its own for its own thing, basically. 2 seconds. Making sure everything is good and great and fine and swell. Okay. Again, if the audio still needs to be adjusted, if we get into it and it's too loud, y'all know the drill. Feel free to scream at me in the chat. Okay. Uh-oh, is it quiet now? Did the music stop? Did I yap too long? Uh-oh, I think I done yapped for far too long. Well, I think that means it's time to get into the game then. Okay. Ooh, okay, let's go to town. I have only been peeking very minimally at some of the gameplay and the previews and stuff like that, so a lot of this will be a brand new first-time experience for me, which is just how I like it. And probably after we play some today, I'm probably not going to be playing a whole lot until the full release, just because I would much rather really get into the game once it's complete and the fuller scope of it is done and out and ready, that sort of thing. Long ass loading screens. This is fine. This is great. This is fine. Should have called the people paranormals. I don't know what the... Oh, they call them paras, isn't that right? Oh my god, I literally just got that. Paranormals. Oh my god. That took me a second. Train! Oh my god, we're on a train. Some people I know are going to be very excited about this because they love them some trains. Do we have like an opening cutscene? Oh, hello. Oh. Roberto! Move camera. Oh, we in tutorial mode. Oh. Swell. I mean, I know how to play live sims, generally. More or less, but sure, fine. Go to the next wagon by clicking on the blue rectangle. Blue rectangle? Blue rectangle. Oh, there's a blue rectangle. I think that's more of a square because all the sides are even. But I ain't no math girly. So you know what? We're gonna roll with it. Ooh. Okay. We click. And we go. Ooh! I do see some familiar faces on here from some of the previews I've seen. Ooh.
Meepy. Meepy.
Oh, swell. Select a household! This is the household select screen! Oh my god, that's amazing. I love that. Oh, everybody just chill on a train. Does that mean if we, like, make our own family, they'll just be, like, sitting in one of these empty seats? Oh my god, that's so creative and amazing, and I love that immediately. Oh! That's so cute. Now I'm at the conundrum. Where do I select and potentially ruin the lives of a pre-existing household? Or do I make my own and proceed to ruin their existences? You know what? Let's ruin some new people's existences. This will also give us a chance to check out the Creator Para, I guess. So I might say Sims at some point, just strictly out of habit, but if I do, y'all know what I mean, hopefully. Okay. Immediately, y'all know who this guy looks like? This is the game for 2 hours now. Literally. The creative person, not just in Sims or life simulators, but any game. Like, I've done this on Skyrim. I'm gonna be here for a while. But you know who this guy in particular looks like? Hold up. Hold up. What is... I don't remember his name, which makes me feel bad. Let's see. He looks like an actor. Michelle Marone, I think is how you pronounce his name. This guy. Tell me it doesn't look like him. You can't because you're lying. Like, look at that. Look at that. It looks exactly like him. I'm just saying. You can change the in-game measurements to imperial metric. Bananas in Texas? Wait. You can measure in bananas? Can we do bananas for scale? Game settings? Where game settings? Settings? Y'all are trolling me. I swear. Gameplay? Accessibility. General measurements? Is it? Oh! Bananas! Bananas for scale! I love that they did that, even though nobody is ever gonna use that. That's hilarious. Okay. That's great. Okay. Alright, we're not gonna fuck around with every single little thing. I'm not expecting to get into that today, because God knows we'll be here for ages. Okay. Hello? Oh, it just keeps this when I switch to a female. How do I randomize the whole ass person? Oh, there we go. That's how we randomize the whole ass person. Wait, the random name is Donut. I mean, we have to. Mrs. Donut. Okay. Alright. Okay, but is it me, or does this randomized lady kind of look like me a little bit? Just a little bit. Eye color's not there, but if we gave her green hair, she would basically be me, more or less. Okay, this was something I was exceedingly looking forward to. We have all of the sliders. Literally all of them. Like, so many sliders. We're gonna be here for 84 years, y'all. What do we wanna... So Guinevere Donut. I apologize to any real people who may or may not have the name Guinevere Donut, but you got a cool ass name. This is her name, Guinevere Donut. Okay, great. I love this for her. We're doing swell. Okay. We're just gonna keep the general person here. And then we'll get, I don't know, do we wanna get her a man, or do we wanna let's go lesbians? Let's go lesbians. Maybe. Yeah, let's go lesbians. Nope, biography? I ain't fucking with that right now. Oh! They have some tattoos? I forgot about that. Oh, she cute. I like her. Her shoes don't match all that well. They kind of clash a little bit, but we can fix that. Outfit. Outfit. Where? Everything is everywhere. Okay, shoes. Shoes. Oh, no, put those back on. We don't need to see the full grippers. How do I'm trying to figure out how to do things. This is going to be a learning process. Color swatches? Ooh. Oh, that's nice. But can we also... color wheel! Y'all can't see because it's behind my face, but do trust there's a color wheel behind here! People have already made Stardew characters in the Steam Workshop to download. I believe it. Okay, we'll keep that brown shoe. I think I kind of like that. Okay, what is this Miss Ma'am's name gonna be? I mean, it's gotta be Donut. Mrs. and Mrs. Donut. This is like the Stardew name generator, where like sometimes they have pretty average or okay names, or sometimes they just throw something real silly and random at you, like bus or long. So I hope that the Paralives name generator is the same. Chibi Donut? Chibi Donut. I don't know if... no. Why is it capitalized? Why is it all capitalized? This is not Erica Donut. This is Erica Donut. You know what? I vibe with that. Okay. So we have Silguinavir Donut and Erica Donut. You have to shout when you say her name. It's the rules. I don't make the rules. I just work here. And then we also have, ooh, formal wear, athletic wear, sleepy wear. Great. So as I mentioned, this game is in early access, so I know there are a lot of features that have yet to be included. I know they plan to add pets and like seasons and a whole bunch of stuff. I think thus far from the initial early access release, the biggest criticism thus far comes with the live mode being the least developed, which is fine. Maybe, hopefully. I would like to give the team the benefit of the doubt and just be like, okay, yeah, you know, they need some time to flesh it out, add all the things they want to add. But I know that we've also been done dirty by games in early access switching to a full release before Coral Island didn't even release a full version with the full story. Sorry, y'all, got a little tickle in my throat there. Anyway, curious about that. Anyway, so we can do the family tree relationships here. More relationship labels are coming, and leveling them up will unlock more social interactions and together card. Ooh, can I wait? Can we not? Let's go lesbians just before Pride Month. Ah, I'm heartbroken. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, wait, just kidding. I lied. Haha, spouse. There we go. Okay, there we go. Never mind. Homophobia averted. Okay, how do I... The only thing that thus far that I'm not really liking is how some of the windows like stack. It's a little overwhelming. Makes my ADHD go... Like, if I'm pulling up relationship panels, then this all back here can just go. Once the AI in this actually improves, I might get it. Yeah, I think, like I said, that seems to be kind of the more common criticism thus far, is that the AI of live mode, like in the characters, is sort of lacking thus far. This game has pride flags and non-binary gender. Would be weird not to allow lesbians. Really. I think, like, canonically, some of the pre-made characters, I don't know if it's confirmed or just speculated, but I think I saw a post on the subreddit where, like, at least one I think is heavily implied to be transgender, which is great. Yeah, like, the more representation and accessibility, like, I'm all for that. Okay, do we want to fuck around with anything else, really? Probably. Oh, wait, what's the... Oh, the personality. I mean, when your personality... I don't know that song. I don't know why I'm trying to sing it. Okay, so... What do we want? We got Vibe. For Sil Guinevere, I think she would be the most serious Sally to ever exist, with a name like Sil Guinevere. They don't have wheelchairs yet, but they do have a leg prosthetic. Oh, that's dope as shit. Oh, man. Social perk. Good at being alone, good at making friends, good at taking care of others, good at romantic relationships, or good at cooperating. Let's do taking care of others. Sure, I'm just kind of like random. You know what? Let's actually do the randomization. Ooh. Okay, okay, you know what? This is fine. Lifestyles, vegetarian, sleeping habits, cleaning habits. They have the lifestyles separate from the traits. They don't make light sleeper and vegetarian personality traits. Oh my god, somebody cue the hallelujah chorus. Holy shit. Damn. Anyway, yeah, I'm shading The Sims already. What about it? What about it? Yeah, also speaking of lackluster live modes, I did also try out Inzoi a grand total of one time when it first released in early access. And like it was okay. Again, I feel like a lot of what's been said about Paralives thus far, with the live mode being very lacking, I feel like that applied to Inzoi when I played it. Supposedly, there's been more updates to improve it, but with their use of AI in a generative sense, I don't know, it kind of puts me off a little bit, kind of being a little icky. Yeah, it's very uncanny. The Gen AI use, which at the time I was kind of like, I didn't really look into it a whole ton. Like, I was like, oh, okay. Like, I saw some justifications for it, and I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I guess maybe it can be okay. I don't know. I know fuck all about it, but, you know, sure, I'll give it a try. And then I bought the game and tried it out once, and it was alright. But, kind of wish I didn't buy it, or whatever. Okay, so let's go with Erica's personality. I'm going to keep doing that. I will not apologize for anything. Okay, let me... Hold up, nope. Oh, she's... what? She's gloomy! Maybe she's sad because people yell at her all the time when they address her. You know what? That's so fair. Okay, so it seems like her lifestyles are different from Sil Guinevere's, because she's an early bird, she's not a vegetarian, her cleaning habits are normal. But Sil Guinevere's a vegetarian, she's a night owl, and she is sloppy. Oh. I'll probably... not on stream. I don't know, I'm undecided. Like, maybe... I don't know, maybe as they do major updates, I might hop onto stream and check it out a little bit. I don't know, I'm kind of undecided. Because, like, there are some games where, like, when it comes out in early access, you know, I'll check it out a good bit. But for the most part, I might, like, poke a little bit at early access. Or not at all. And just wait for the full release. And I feel like Paralives is probably... most likely going to be one of those where I poke around with very minimally until the full release. Okay. Is there anything else that, like, I absolutely must check out, cannot miss? in these screens, as far as I can tell. Oh my god, we gonna go get some bitches inked up. Ooh. Possibly can't remember. I mean, there's probably so many things. Like I said, I might end up like poking around at some different things off stream. But we shall see. Oh god. Oh no, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Nope. But how do I... Blah, 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 blah. Too close. Personal space. Erica. I wish I had my audio mixer a little bit closer so I didn't have to over here. I need to move stuff on my desk around. I need to do that at some point. Not right now. I don't feel like it right now. We're a little busy right now. Okay, I feel like I was gonna say something else. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else. And then the thought just flew straight out of my brain. Damn it, chat. Look what you did. It's all your fault. How dare you make me forget things? Oh, okay. So this is a thing that was added after the fact in The Sims. Pronouns, can or can't get pregnant, breastfeeding, and relationships get jealous by, you know, etc., etc. Fascinating. Okay. Okay. I guess we just go. Like I said, I could poke around here for literally hours. But that would probably be very boring. So, fuck it, we ball. These are your para's emotions. Click on one to decide how your para will react to it. Ooh, depending on their emotions at any given time, para folks can pick new wants, which are short-term objectives to fulfill. Eat a snack. Active wants are listed here. They reset when going to sleep. I'm going to try so hard to actually pay attention and absorb all of this information, but I'm definitely the type of gamer where, like, especially in information-heavy tutorial modes, you just throw all tons of shit at me. They're just gonna bounce right off my brain, and I'm gonna retain probably none of it. We're gonna do our best. Select all your para folks in the oh, look at that! Oh, that's nifty. I like being able to select multiple people at once. This is great. When your together bar fills up, pick a conversation topic. Ew. Oh. Oh! Here we go. Greet everyone with a big smile. Yay. Take care of your para's needs or else they might get upset. Uh-oh, somebody gonna get hangry. Where do we have food? Do we have food? Click on food. Sandwiches. There we go. Oh, Bobo! I want dogs in this game immediately. That better be their first priority, or I'm going to be very upset. Pick a storyteller. They affect gameplay parameters and difficulty level. Ricardo Castello III? A storyteller that will bring more challenges? Oh no, fuck that. No thank you. I'm a casual bitch. Maxens provides a fair and balanced gameplay experience. Yes, thank you. I would like this one. I'm glad they give us the option, though. It seems like there is an issue with the train. Is anyone here a mechanic? No. I like that they give you yes, lie. Oh, look at this cute little town. Oh. Okay, yes, we get to see the entire thing as well. Oh, last stop. Everybody off. Whoa. Ow! Roll credits. Haha. Okay. Uh-oh. The scariest part of the game. Real estate. Okay, it's fine. Purchase a house. Select on house icons to see info. That looks like an empty lot. You can choose to not pick anything and be homeless. Oh, that's fascinating. I feel like I would love to do that for a challenge run. Less so right now. Probably at some point in the future, for certain. Okay. We, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. Are they specifically listing the ones I can afford? Probably. That would be my guess. Yeah, these all seem to be within our price range. What do you mean I can't buy a McMansion right off the bat? This game sucks. 0 out of 10, it's never gonna make it. I want to buy this one. Ooh, okay, so let's have a little peek-see here. Not that challenging at the moment due to the incompleteness of things. That makes sense. So this is fascinating because the price for this one almost maxes out the amount of money we have with 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. This is closer to what looks to be the town square. Whereas if we get something like further out here, similar price for 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. The real estate is realistic, and I like that, but also, like, shit, dude. Like, damn. I do want to get the one at the city center, though. Yes, we go. We're moving in. Ooh, has a new goal. Saddle home. Okay. Oh, we're a touch laggy. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. We're great at swell and fine. Maybe we shouldn't have picked a house at the town center. Okay, let me pause. Let me get my bearings here real quick. So this is a little bit, kind of... This is where I try to figure out how to do things, I guess. Since this is also my very first time loading up the game ever, I don't know specifically what is going to be hanging out behind my webcam. So if there's anything that I feel is important to mention, I will make sure to do so. Maybe I'll move my webcam somewhere else at some point. I will figure that out as we go. Well, let's have a look at our house. Ooh. Oh, it's basically like an apartment of sorts, which again makes sense kind of, or more like a duplex situation kind of ish. I don't know building terms. I'm not going to pretend like I do. Now, one thing I will say, I have seen a good amount of previews and some of the highest words are hard. I'm operating on very low spoons today. The whole weekend is like really catching up to me. Okay, let's try that again. Take 3. Probably the highest source of praise thus far has been the game's build mode. There are a lot of videos they have on that where you can select a specific like furniture size. You can just take like this window and enlarge it, and it's great and wonderful. But unfortunately, I am not really a builder. I've talked about in previous Sims videos of old that I have done on my channel, where for the most part, I just tend to rely on people who are far more skilled and creative than I am in the gallery. So don't expect any building like accomplishments from me. Who y'all think I am? Lil Simsy? Like, I don't build shit. But this is like kind of a cute, quaint little space in the town center. God. Real quaint, real cozy. Oh damn, I'm suddenly having a little regrets. How do I put the walls down? Toggle wall visibility. Okay, there we go. I like a half and half. I don't like the walls to be all down. I don't like the walls to be all up. I like a little half and half there. Okay, so find a job, place a decorative item in your home, and cook a meal. Where do find job? Oh, the new paper, not newspaper. Hold up. The new paper. Probably would have been funnier if I'd been a little more quicker on the bit, but it's fine. Okay. List of activities due around town. Accept list? What? Oh, discover the town? Oh, shit. Okay. I'm already being overwhelmed with things to do. Spring 1, year 1? What the fuck is this? We on a Stardew Valley calendar? What do you mean? Like, I understand after the life sim community has been done dirty real good by some games of the past. The Sims, especially, Life by You got spontaneously canceled. Inzoi was a little bit of a flop when it first came out. And even for Paralives, you know, like I said, the live mode still doesn't exactly meet expectations yet. So the excuse of it's an early access, understandably, only goes so far. And I get it. But that being said, I do know for a fact that the team is very open to suggestions and critiques. Like, I very distinctly remember when the game first came out in early access, someone made a video that was like, I don't even remember exactly what they said. Like, I wish we had a way to like toggle the movement of foliage with the wind, like as like an accessibility feature because they didn't like it. And by the next day, the team was like, okay, we'll do that. And now I think it exists in accessibility settings. Yeah, foliage movement intensity. So the developers are very open to feedback. So I feel good about the trajectory of this game thus far. Like I said, I know some people might be disappointed with how it currently is. But for me, I feel optimistic. Cautiously optimistic, but optimistic nonetheless. I've not seen anyone do any goofy stuff in this yet, but I don't think a lot of the goofy stuff exists yet. I think if you just put them in a one-tile room, they'll just stand there and get bored. Yeah, it's like you mentioned. Like, I think the AI, even if you leave autonomy on, there's not a lot that happens. Read romantic fan fiction. Oh my god, did I accidentally make myself? Anyway, let's find a job. Ooh, inspired? Eat a snack. That's what I do when I'm inspired. That's what I do when I'm sad. That's what I do when I'm happy. I just want to eat a lot of the time. Ooh. Oh, not qualified? Oh. Okay. Interesting. Music therapist. Oh. So you could, in the music career, you can work at a hospital as a music therapist, or you can go be like a proper musician. Oh, that's fascinating. You can't just pick up any job right off the bat. I like that for realism purposes. Like, obviously, I don't need every aspect of a life simulator to be 1000% the most realistic thing that ever existed. But obviously, in a life simulator, a good amount of realism, in my opinion, is very nice. I wouldn't want to read romantic fan fiction in real life, let alone virtually. You are a hater. Joking. Different strokes for different folks. I didn't mean that like, but you know, take that as you will. Anyway, so what kind of job does Sir Guinevere want? Probably something maybe artsy. She does have like a slightly pretentious kind of name. She can only be a receptionist for right now. You know what? That's fine. Oh, we can pick we can pick our schedule. Bitch, we don't have like rigid set hours. Oh, that's dope as shit. And I like that a lot. What was she? So Guinevere was a night owl? Okay, so we will adjust her working hours accordingly. Yeah. She got the job. Starts work next Tuesday. Oh, that's tomorrow. Okay. Well, let's scoot you on over here, babes. Now it's time for Erica to get a job. I'm not going to stop doing that. I like these two people I created. They're canon now. They exist in the world, and I love them. Oh, I feel like I gotta sneeze. Oh, that one had some build up to it. Excuse me. Oh. Anyway. Good grief. Okay. Let's see. Maybe. I don't want her to be like a phys ed teacher. But I mean, we're starting off from literally nothing. But okay. You gotta start where you can, which is so real. Oh, we can't pick a schedule? Probably because school hours. That makes sense. Oh my god, Automod. Now Automod's being a hater. Wait, hold up. Message held for bullying. Highlighted text. Farmer. Is farmer like some weird slang for a slur that like I don't know about? Weird. Anyway, maybe the next Aisha update I will make it detect your farmer's username so that when you update, she'll deliver some embarrassing fan fiction. Oh man. Problem is already used to protect everyone the same year. You know what? That's so fair. The only solution is to then make a username that no one else could possibly think to use in a million years. Like fucking Sil Guinevere. I don't know. I've never heard that name before. Again, apologies to... In case anyone does happen to actually be named Sil Guinevere in real life. I swear I'm not trying to make fun. I think it's neat. It just kind of, you know, caught me off guard a little bit. It's fine. You would think if I'm into romantic fanfiction, I would like Elliot more in Stardew Valley, but... Oh. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No, I'm getting Vietnam flashbacks! We have the autonomous push-ups! So we have that rolling over from the Sims game. Fuck! And also her legs are in the counter. Maybe she says she should see a doctor about that. It's fine. It's fine, we're not gonna panic. Why are you sad? Oh, because she's gloomy, right? I forgot about that. Okay, well, you know what? Go watch TV then. Browse channels? Sure. What are this? Ooh! Goals? Oh, these are long-term goals. Oh, okay. I've only seen a little bit of this whole card system. So like I said, a lot of this I just really wanted to go into blind, even though I do get very overwhelmed by an onslaught of new information at the one time. So maybe it would have done me some good to actually learn some things ahead of time and would have improved my experience and y'all's viewing of this particular content. But you know what? It's fine. We're not going to worry about it. Anyway. Yeah, I did make sure to look at the more recent, like, previews and all that stuff as minimally as possible. I've seen the AI do that randomly in the shops. Just looking in the plant shop and some paras start doing push-ups. No! Alright, next priority. Paralives team, minimize autonomous push-ups. Like, you don't have to completely wipe them out, because I get it. Maybe, like, some fit sims will be so inclined to do such a thing once in a while. But, like, down to, like, almost nothing. Please. Damn. Watch TV for 1 hour? Oh, okay, so it don't matter if you're sad or gloomy or whatever. Everybody just wants to watch TV, which, you know what? Fair. Also, some Stardew game mods for the computer in the workshop. Oh yeah, I did see on launch day they did have some like free content updates with collabs, like Among Us. Oh. We could play real life video games in here. Oh shit, Dwarf Fortress? I've never even played Dwarf Fortress. I want to. I just haven't yet. Oh my god. We could play Among Us. Gonna kill some friendships here before they even start. Love that for me. Such a weird thing to bundle with. It is. But on the other hand, I do appreciate that it's not, like, invasive, you know? Like, I know they have, like, some decorative objects. Like, they have some, like, Among Us plushies and, like, an outfit or something. But for the most part, that's kind of it. And it's free. I'm not really gonna complain a whole lot about free shit. Sir, are you okay? What? Do you... You're in a wall. Do you need me to call somebody? Blink twice if you need help. Oh, that's one. Oh, two. Oh my god. Wee woo. Somebody call emergency. There's a man in a wall. Okay, it's fine. Why are you sad so much? Angry? Why are you angry? Inside a happiness aura? Oh, that's because of your wife. Do you hate your wife? Is this like peak 2000s comedy where all the comedians, their whole shtick was how much they hate being married? I was thinking, thank you, Bet. I will play Dwarf Fortress at some point, okay? God damn. I don't expect many Sims players enjoy Dwarf Fortress. You never know. I like a variety of games, personally. Okay, well... Maybe she just hates being around her wife. Maybe I accidentally made an incompatible couple. Well, we've already got drama going on. And you know what? I don't hate it. Oh, okay. So one thing I do kind of hate a little bit right off the bat is how, like, flickery things get. Not just as the camera moves through buildings, but there's also certain, like this here. I'm not a fan of that. That gives me a big headache. I wish things, like, especially when you move through the cameras, I wish it faded more. Was a little bit more subtle. But that's just kind of not a huge thing, but that's just something that immediately jumps out at me. Play Rogue, the OG one. My husband has. I think he showed it to me before and told me about it. I mean, like, it's got to be a pretty significant video game if a whole subsequent genre of games is named after it, basically. We have a board with an exclamation point. Look at daily requests from townies. Stop watching TV. Go do things. I'm gonna have to actually try to pay attention and keep up with my para's wants and moods and stuff, which I'm already kind of failing at a little bit, I feel like. Oh, yeah. What are this? Oh. Hello, welcome to Paralives. This life is yours to explore and build. Have fun! Oh. Oh, is that money? And a duck. Poppy? Where inventory? Inventory? I'm always amazed by the number of people who say they enjoy roguelikes and roguelites and don't realize rogue is a game, which is why the term roguelike exists. To be fair, I literally did not know about that until I think like a few years ago. My husband had to tell me. Did not know that. Ooh, today's townie request. Look through binoculars. Daydream for 4 hours at the beach. Going to the beach, Nimkim and Judge. Okay, sure. Where's is the beach? Oh, you can... Oh. It's like open world. Ooh, that's fun. I hope it doesn't suck like Sims 3. Yeah, I said it! Maybe this is my hot take. I know everybody loves and adores Sims 3, but the open world was too prone to glitches and errors, and it made the game unplayable after a while. There, I said it! Come at me with your torches and pitchforks. You can't change my mind about it. Sims 1 is my nostalgia. Honestly, same. But for me personally, Sims 2 will always be peak Sims, in my opinion. Like, there is something just so extremely nostalgic and unbeatable about Sims 1. Oh, you want to daydream? Yeah. However, I feel like Sims 2 was peak Sims. Maybe because I feel like Sims 1, to an extent, got a little too... I don't want to say too challenging, but it was... Like, you know, there was no weekday system. So there was no, like, weekends. You had to go to work every day unless you did, like, the on-off schedule to try to maintain those relationships that degraded so goddamn quickly. I am a little bit ashamed to say I never played a SimCity game. I know. Just throw all your tomatoes at me. I know. Do trust. I know. But I never played one. It wasn't that I ever, like, went out of my way to avoid it or something. I just never did. So, I know. Slander and lies, like, just... How do I... Oh, there we go! Okay, girly pop. I know. You so goddamn sad. Successfully flirt? Ooh, okay. Let's go to the beach. Go flirt with your wife. I accidentally made y'all a little bit incompatible. Oh, you know what? Maybe run here. It's a little bit of a ways to go. Go flirt with your wife. Maybe see if I can salvage this relationship where I accidentally put two opposites together. I think you could import your sim into SimCity 4 so they would live there. I think I saw that. Like, the only thing... SimCity was one of those things that was never really on my radar, I think, until the one where they forced people to be online to the point where it was completely game ruining. Because people were never able to maintain a connection, and it was horrible, and the game ended up being kind of a flop. That's the most I've ever had my attention on anything SimCity related. Cute. Okay, let us talk, I guess. Are we talking? Are we conversating? It does not look like we are. I don't think multitasking exists in this game, which I think the developer said they have no plans to do. Which I'm not gonna lie is kind of a bummer because that was one of my favorite aspects of Sims 4. Because getting people to, like, eat a meal while sitting on a couch and watching TV was great. Having them play games on their phone while they're taking a dump. Chef's kiss, 10 out of 10. Love it. I wish it was here as well. And then from that, no company decided to do that again. Yeah, gosh, I wonder why. Is a mystery. So do we need to, like, daydream for 4 hours straight? Or, like, shit. 4 hours at the beach. I mean, are we? I feel like we are. It doesn't look like we're getting any progress. I don't know. I don't know what's going on at any particular point in time, but especially not right now. The relationship is near its end, so daydreaming of another lady. Oh no! I mean, there are some cute ones around here. Oh! Ooh! Hello? Ma'am? I'm a slut for inked up women. My god, I'm so bisexual. Holy shit. Okay, so we want to successfully flirt. How do we interact other ways? How do we unlock more interactions besides just talk? Oh, Jesus, okay. I can learn how to do things, maybe. Say the conversation is boring! Oh god, what do you mean? Let's talk about interests. Sure, this is fine. Maybe. Still only can talk with for the moment. Do we just need to wait for the bar to fill to do more interactions? Possibly. Oh my god, another inked up one. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Oh, I want to get to know you. Who are you? Tara? Tara? I don't care. I'll pronounce your name however you want, mommy. Anyway, we're married. Focused. Okay, anyway, ooh, discuss best food for a date night. 8%? Why 8%? What, but why? But for why? Oh, we're gonna get divorced by the end of the day. Also, that was a younger model? Really? Oops. A young adult? Oh. I mean, as long as they're an adult. That's my only qualification. Be legal. Okay, how, share joy about fulfilling want? Sure! So we can't just, like, flirt right off the bat, I guess. We just need to wait for it to become available? Oh, girly pop, you embarrassed. I'm so sorry. Probably 20 and wife is 35. As long as it's legal and there's no red flags or weird shit about it, I don't care. I mean, to a certain extent, some age gaps I might, like, give a little side eye. Because at that point, it's like, what do you even have in common that you can, like, bond and build a, like, good, decent, lasting relationship about? But like I said, as long as it's two consenting adults, I don't fucking care. My dad, when I was, my dad, when he was still alive, he was, like, in his 60s dating someone who was my age. Which, I didn't know about until after that relationship was already over. And that's another, like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna give you the side eye on that, because I'm like, why is this girl in her early 30s dating a guy that's, like, double her age? That feels odd to me. But as long as it's two consenting adults, like, okay! Compliment mood? Oh! 22%. We are just throwing this pre-made relationship directly into the toilet. How do we find the relationship? Or more likely relationship labels are coming. How do we see labels info? Is there, like, a relationship meter anywhere? Ooh, good at romantic relationships.
Dubi? Miki.
Oh, there we go.
Dubipu.
Okay, we did the thing.
Yeno. Boki.
Did that not count as successfully flirting? Oh! I finally got a successful romantic interaction and it doesn't count. You're killing me here, Paralives.
Mochi.
I guess that is true. They literally just moved in, and then Sil Guinevere went to go daydream at the beach. I mean, at least she found a job first. Like, it's fine. Maybe. 1%? Oh, no. Tell a joke. Let's not dig them a hole for their relationship any further. Hopefully. Not on purpose. Okay, girlies are getting hungry. Maybe y'all should go home. Okay, oh wait, hold up. I'm gonna do the thing. I do like being able to select multiple Sims. I keep saying defaulting to Sims. It's fine. I do keep defaulting to the term Sims. It's fine, but I like being able to multitask. There we go. Oh, there's a purple hair girly. I want to know you. Oh, nope, you're... Are you a child or are you short? Young adult? She's legal. That's the only thing about the height sliders. Might need to double check ages more often. It's fine. If you make yourself short, everything becomes smaller. Oh, good. Alright, can we cook? Ooh, microwave veggie burger. Oh, wait. Okay, so these are the recipes that Sil Guinevere has. She's a vegetarian, isn't she? Are they different from what Erica has? Sorry, I need to be quicker on the draw. But they're different from what Erica has. Why is that? Is there something in their personality? I'm not gonna lie, I just kind of like skimmed over their personality a little bit. Because they don't have any cooking stuff. Goals, personality. I don't see anything that makes it immediately apparent she should be better at cooking. That I can tell. Not sure what base ones you start with, but you have to learn by doing things, meeting people. She hasn't done anything or met anyone, I don't think.
Kiku?
Not that I know of. Oh no, wait, stop talking. Okay, well let's cook the... Oh. Oh, now she has recipes of... I'm doing my best here, y'all. Now she has less recipes available. Let's just do a fucking spaghetti marinara, sure. Single portion. No, I don't want a single portion. I want big portion. Poutine, though. Oh, I'm getting hungry. What does 43% mean? Like, to make it well? To catch the kitchen on fire? What does the percentage mean when it comes with a meal? I'm hungry, I'm not gonna lie. Both of them want to eat a snack, though, so maybe I'll just have them eat apples for now. Hashtag girl dinner. Really, move, please. Oh, you're not gonna move? You're just gonna stand in the fridge? This is why we need This is fine. This is fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is so great. Oh my god! Oh! Who needs to actually lift your feet when you walk? When you can glide. It's okay, it's fine. This game is in early access. The developers are doing a great job. Ahem. Oh, she going sleepy. Are you tired? You are tired. You both should probably go sleep. Oh, they both are autonomously going to sleep. Swell. Why do they look sunburned? Are they actually sunburned? Or is that just the complexion? Because do trust, I am red. Like, I have a very red complexion. Thank you, Scottish and Irish genetics. So I get it. Oh my god. Oh, fast mode do be fast. Fast mode real fast. Ha! Every day when your house... Oh, don't let me pause time! No! No, ma'am, please! This is not the time! Ah! It was still going. Oh my god. Next suggestion! When pop-ups like this come up, please pause time! At least turn it off the fastest mode. God damn. The blush face is the default complexion? Oh, okay. Your workplace gave away all computers? You may have you have many plans for tomorrow. Oh. Stepping into romance? Gain a romantic interest for someone? Have your first kiss? Ma'am, you're married. Try for baby. Give birth. Buy a crib for baby. You're a lesbian. That's not... Okay. Next suggestion. Have the wants suggested... have the available wants and objectives and goals or whatever be reasonably aligned with how their lives currently are. Like, if a woman is married to a woman, call me crazy. I mean, science is doing some pretty great things these days, but I'm pretty sure them two by themselves cannot try for baby. I'm just saying. Anyway, let's do the job one, I guess. Who works when? Maybe the fucking Automod, please. Don't be a hater. Maybe the town has a sperm bank. You know what? That would be really dope and swell if there was sort of like some... What did the Sims call it? A science baby? Which I think was their term for IVF. That would be great if such a thing existed already. I don't know if it does, though. Uh-oh. Y'all gotta go piss, girl. There's only one bathroom. Oh, she very uncomfy. She got that uncomfy posture as she takes a shit. Uh-oh. I know, girly. You gotta hold on a sec. I'm sorry, I put y'all into the tiny house. Oh, and she has work in 40 minutes. Oh no. Quickly now. Use, please. Oh, please don't phase through your wipe. Oh. You know what? I'm glad that this couple can be comfortable with each other. We'll put a positive spin on that. Anyway. Oh, and she autonomously washes her hands. That's right, because still Guinevere is a slob. That's right. Okay, you're gonna have to go to work hungry, girly pop. Sorry. I was not paying all that much attention to when you needed to get up. That's my bad. Not sure if they played it more comedy in this game, but that's my favorite part of The Sims. I agree. Like, some of the silliness and goofiness and just the drama I feel like really make it nice. Oh, we left the TV on. Oh no, is our electric bill gonna be gigantic now? I kind of hope it is. I hope there actually is some repercussions for leaving all the lights and electronics on constantly. Because I think that's something in The Sims is like, you can leave the lights on in this huge house like all day, every day, and I don't think it affects the electric bill. Okay, so next suggestion, work on Para's constantly phasing through objects and people and buildings. Like, I understand in a space like this, obviously it's more cramped. And I do like that kind of, in a sense, of being able to have the option of like a more city, urban, like apartment, cramped type of living situation. But also, like, don't have them phase through everything, please. Please. What was that? Embarrassed? What? Being in the same room as someone using the toilet? That's your wife! You're embarrassed by being in the same room while your wife was pissing? What? That's weird. Not gonna lie, honestly, like, I guess to an extent, I understand, like, maybe some people want their privacy and all that, but, like... Okay. She chose to stand there? That is true! She did literally stand there instead of vacating the bathroom while her wife was on the toilet. You're uncomfortable? Oh. I hope you get a lunch break, girly. We'll see. Oh, we still need to place it. Oh, no. Oh, God. Not again. Ma'am, please stop doing push-ups in the trash can. I hate that's a sentence that needs to come out of my mouth right now. But it is. Anyway, we got a decorative thing, I think, that we never placed. Candles? Great. Love that. Can we place it? Where do we place? Oh, and it's automatically, like, you can place it wherever the fuck. How do I turn it? Oh, that's how you turn it. Oh. Yay. I like that. Hold up. How? Where's build mode? Is this build mode? Oh, there we go. Okay. Just gotta scoot you more to the corner there. Poppy. There we go. Swell. Like I said, I think so far the biggest praise has been directed at the build mode. Even the create a para modes, it looks like they're pretty in-depth and detailed. But like I said, I am a live mode girly. I like to live with the creations I take from people who are far more skilled and talented than I am. So. Okay, she got a shower. Happiness. Run for 70 minutes? Oh, okay. And she immediately goes to play video games. You know what? So fair and valid. I'm always saying, you know what? I should exercise. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go over here and play video games instead. Okay, can I tell her to go for a run? Or do I need to, like, go click somewhere and be like, run here? Oh, no, wait. No. Exercise? Do push-up? No. Run? And she just run. Oh, she just run, Forrest, running. Okay. Just... It counts for exercise, though. Her exercise exercise is going up. Y'all can't see. It's literally like right here. Around where my chest area is. It's fine. Okay, so you need to run for more? Okay. Well, let's go all the way on the other side of town. How about up here? Run here. Go. Oh, and she's back to playing video games again. Hashtag relatable. Girl, come on. No, and this is not the time. What do you're playing Among Us? Girl, no, stop. Go run. Damn. Among Us on a mobile sucks anyway. You don't need to do that. I think there's a museum type collection thing to do, a very Stardew-esque thing. That, honestly, I know a lot of games do like the Stardew thing or Animal Crossing thing where it's like collect things for the museum, the aquarium, the whatever. I think that's great. Because I don't know what it is, I just enjoy collecting things and then donating it to a specific location and then watching the fruits of my labor with that location filling out. And who the fuck? Somebody destroyed the trash can. Y'all are being heathens while I'm not looking. Was it you? Miss Cowboy Hat. I'm on to you. Probably wasn't her. Probably. Ooh, personality level up. Personality. What do we get? What do? Level up? Oh, pick one evolution for the fitness talent. No sweat. Hygiene does not deplete when exercising. Happy exerciser, +2 happy when exercising. Sweating it out. Every hour exercising, 30% chance to remove a random negative emotion. Oh. Swell. I like that a good bit. That's nifty. And I presume other skills have similar things. I want to poke around with that. What can I have you do now? Can I get you to do like some art shit or cooking shit? I don't know. Okay, where the fuck is my house? Help, I lost my house. Oh, never mind, found it. The donut household. I am never going to get over that. That's a random name that the game came up with all by its little lonesome. Yep. Okay, so can we cook a meal? You need to be at home. Okay, fucking fine. I gotta go pee. But I don't want to get up. Okay, I think we'll take a real quick BRB. I gotta go piss, girl. I've been trying to stay hydrated real good. So I'll be back in just a bit. If y'all need to get a stretch, get a snack or drink, whatever you need to do, now's the time to do so. And I will return shortly. Y'all behave yourselves. It's real quiet in here. I'm gonna put on some music. Hold it. I'm not just gonna have y'all sit in silence. Okay, there we go. Sorry, that music. Shh. That took a little bit longer than expected because as I was walking to the bathroom, I was like, "Oh, my foot hurts," and I look at the bottom of my foot, and I have one of Lago's hairs. Like, it doesn't happen often, but once in a while, one of his hairs will just like stab through my skin at the bottom of my feet, like just as I'm walking along. And he's a tiny, tiny dog, tiny hair. But it's like, it's still like in my skin and it hurts like a bitch. Not a fan. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, so Erica did in fact have a lunch break. Girlie got herself fed. Very good. Happy for her about that. I keep forgetting about goals. Damn it. Okay, you know, so many things I gotta check constantly. This is a little bit of a lot. Become acquaintances with 3 pairs. When? When did that happen? Who are you meeting when I wasn't looking? Is there, like, unstuck? Oh. Oh, if all your para folks get stuck. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so you can turn off autonomy. You know what? Let's... I don't know. Personally, for me, I prefer, if I'm going to play like a serious game, I prefer to play with no autonomy because I don't like my Sims, when I'm playing Sims, making decisions that I don't want them to do and could potentially lead to disaster. That's just me, though. Ding! Ding, rather done, ding, rather done, ding, rather done. Nobody? Just me? I'm the only one that knows that. Oh, so Guinevere's got work in an hour. I do kind of wish we could move some of these windows around. It doesn't look like we're able to, maybe. I don't know. I think that was the thing we could do in Inzoi. For all the problems Inzoi has, I did kind of like that, where you could move, like, the mood window. You could move that wherever you wanted to. Just kind of organize your own UI and set it to how you want it to. I did like that. Jam toast. Jam toast. Congratulations, you... What? Failed a cooking recipe? Ma'am, you made toast. How? Oh no. She really is a bad cook. Shit, man. Oh boy. Performance 91%. Swell. A guitar in the classroom? What? Isn't she a physical education teacher? What do you mean? What? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm getting a vision. Have y'all ever... I'm seeing that episode of How I Met Your Mother where Marshall and Lily are individually trying to coach a basketball team. And Marshall, he's like really super harsh on the kids. And Lily, she's just sitting there strumming her guitar as the kids are just futzing around with the basketball doing whatever the fuck they want to do. And she's like, "You're doing so great, sweetie," as she's like strumming on her guitar. That's how I imagine this being. Do it. Yes, thank you. I would like that in my life. The food is gone, but the plate is still smoking. Unsure if bug or that's just currently a feature. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. I want to experiment with some other skills, specifically cooking. I really enjoy the cooking skill in The Sims. So I want to see what some upgrades we could maybe get for that. Is there any way to level up cooking besides literally cooking? Oh, we can't click on the bookshelf. The bookshelf is just decorative. Boo hiss! Browse for new cooking recipes, sure. Do that. Learn how to make new things. What are you playing now? Okay, she going off to work? Great. Da, 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 da. Oh, is that an elder? Oh, she walking with the elderly posture, yeah, and she had the hand to her back. I like that. Oh my god! That lady is pregnant! Wow. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little tempted to make a... I almost said sim self again, but a para self or a persona of myself and my husband, because that's what I did when I was first experimenting with Sims 4, but I feel like with all the chaos that I'm already subjecting these people to, it's probably not a wise idea. Oh my god, Jonas, you've been a mod for 4 years? Jesus Christ, that's a whole ass college career. What the shit? Congratulations, Jonas. I didn't know that was a thing. Like, moderator anniversaries? That's cool as fuck. Well, thank you so much for being here, Jonas. I appreciate the shit out of you, all the work you have done, and all the chaos you have caused in my chat and on stream. Both very much appreciated. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna do a thing. Here we go. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blam. Oh my god, thank you for the mod redemption. Wow, we do in fact appreciate the ever-loving shit out of our moderators. Hard workers who volunteer to help keep bad beans out of the stream and to ensue chaos with varying intervals. How's Paralives? It's living on my For You page on TikTok and Instagram. Looks like a Sims 4 Plus Premium Pro Max version. It's not bad so far. Still only like less than 2 hours in for the moment. And it is also in early access. The general gist from what I've seen seems to be the build mode and the creator characters are both excellent, but the live mode itself needs the most work. And it's kind of a little lackluster at the moment. But like I said, since it is in early access, that is hopefully going to change. Hopefully. It does have like a lot of things that The Sims should have or The Sims later brought on because people demanded it. You know what? Hold up, let me see something. Oh, this makes sense. Erica! I have to shout her name every time. She does have a talent for food. Lives eating and cooking, and then we start off with knowing more recipes than other paras. Oh, that makes more sense. Okay, so you know what? Because of that, I'm gonna have you make a level 5 meal. What could possibly go wrong? This will be great. I'm fine, I'm sure. Oh yeah, Jonas. I want you to see my paras' names, which, like Stardew, I used solely with the in-game name generator. So here we have Silguenevere. Not just Silguenevere. Silguenevere Donut. This is the donut family. And then Erica, which for some reason was generated in all caps. So I feel contractually obligated to shout her name every time I say it. Again, first names, last name, completely done with the in-game name generator. It's great. Love it here. Man, I could fuck with some poutine right about now. I could fuck with some any food right about now, if I'm being honest. I'm kind of hungry. Please do not set the kitchen on fire. Please do not set the kitchen on fire. How did we do? Oh, she failed. Balls. Hold up. That little flag in the poutine? Just stuck in there? Okay, y'all. I'm unfortunately a very ignorant white American living in the South. Could someone please tell me what flag this is? The flag of Quebec? Okay, thank you. Goddamn. I didn't want to guess and embarrass myself. That's kind of neat, though. If they have, like, dishes from other countries and they literally have, like, a little flag in it. That's kind of cute. Not very realistic or practical by any means. That's kind of neat, maybe. Yeah, why would you, like, why would you cook a home-cooked meal and then stick a little toothpick flag in there? Like, in the recipe card, sure. I could see that. But, yeah, or in a restaurant. Like, in the recipe card, or if they went to a restaurant or something, I could see that. But just making food at home. That seems a little odd. Like, does the spaghetti marinara have an Italian flag on it? Doesn't look like it does. And again, the plate with no food continues to smoke. Don't know if that's a bug or currently a feature. At the time of playing right now, they did already issue their first in-game patch. So that's good to know, I guess. Ooh. Oh, did she, like, overeat? Is that, like, a thing? Because she has 2 extra hunger thingies compared to her wife? Does that mean she's, like, stuffed, perhaps? That might be a thing. Spaghetti can be multiple different ways. The original spaghetti was with vegetables or something like that, or virgin olive oil. Oh, I think Automod hated you saying virgin. Automod just likes to throw hands. We know this. Y'all should be used to it by now at this rate. Sheesh. Oh, there's the train. Train's still here. Oh. Is the train okay? Oh. There goes the train. Bye, train. Oh. Oh! Train broke down? It could never happen, they said. Oh, so as soon as we get off the train, it breaks down. But... and then it... moves. Okay. Now, if y'all are gonna intentionally try to go piss off Automod, I'm not gonna go manually approve your messages. Y'all can just deal with it. Let your messages sit in Automod limbo. Respectfully. Oh, look at this little cute balcony. Who lives here? I want to live here. I want to get to know whoever lives here. Oh, that's a shop. I mean, we could still live there if we really tried hard enough. Maybe. What? Whoa! Whoa! Hello? Erica? Babes. Excuse me, sorry. Erica! I was so shocked I forgot to pronounce her name properly. I I know she wears a hat regularly. What in the Jimmy from At Dead of Night is going on here? Like her hair here is fine. It's literally just she threw on a bald cap for her picture. Still has a bald cap on. This is fine. This is fine. We're just gonna go to bed, and we're just gonna ignore it. Maybe. Okay. This is fine. This game is so great and swell and fine in early access. Ooh. I'd like an apartment above a shop. That would be nice. I mean, maybe. Okay, you sleepy, you go bed. I will say, even though there are certainly parts of this game that are strange in a less fun way, quirky, some improvements for sure that need to be made. I think this game is fun thus far. This is a very, very cursory first look. Like the most basic of basic first-time experiences one could probably manage. So maybe that would change if we got more in-depth with it. For better or for worse. I don't know. Who's to say? But I am pretty excited to see what Paralives comes up with next. To see what the... excuse you. Anyway, now that we're through the first 2 in-game days, we got a cute little taste of the game, one could say. Even if it was pretty fucking burnt. Anyway, so I'm gonna try to keep up with some of the future major updates. Maybe we'll check it out on stream and do some content with it. Maybe we won't. I don't know. It's sort of one of those will generally depend on the mood of the day sort of things. But I am pretty fucking hungry, so I think we're gonna call it there for the moment, because I'm gonna go get my silly ass on over to Costco for our weekly grocery shopping and get me a motherfucking hot dog. Like I said, I will probably continue poking around with the game a little bit off stream. And perhaps we'll be back on stream with it in the future. Maybe. Who's to say? Anyway, I appreciate y'all so very much for hanging out with me. Next stream will probably be on Tuesday. I want to do probably some co-working and maybe Loop Hero afterwards if I feel like it. So it's going to be PNG2, but Tuesday. Other than that, the schedule, I'm going to try to keep to the schedule, but with all the stuff going on currently, the schedule is definitely going to be fluid a bit for a little while. You know, with potentially last-second cancellations, plans changing. I do apologize, but it's just, like I said, still trying to sort out shit with my dad's estate. My husband's job has a fucky schedule that affects my day-to-day currently. And I'm trying to get some medical procedures done where people are being absolute bitches about it. Fucking asshole medical professionals. Anyway. That'll do it for me. I appreciate y'all so much for hanging out with me. Don't forget to join the Discord. Follow me on socials if you have not already. Also check out my YouTube channel where I post something every single day. Compilations, highlights, the YouTube shorts, something every single day. And I appreciate y'all so very much for hanging out with me. I think I probably already said that, but I hope you have an absolutely wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it may be for you. And until next time, I will see you folks later. Bye-bye!